Hello everyone, this is Cooking with Matthew. Today we're going to be doing some conecha sausage stuffed quail. I've got some quail here that I butchered yesterday. I've got 4 cups of. I just cooked some cornbread. I'm not going to give you the recipe for the cornbread, just whatever kind of cornbread you want. I've got that crumbled up, so it's like 4 cups of crumbled up. And I got 3/4 cups of this conecha sausage ground. I ground it up. It's almost like a paste at this point. So I've got 1 rib of celery and 1 small onion and 2 cloves of garlic right here. So we're going to go off in here with that. So let's see. I've got me, we're going to call this 1 large egg. These are 2 of my smaller eggs from some of my chickens here. Some of them don't really, some of them still putting out little bitty eggs. So we'll call it 1 large egg. Make sure I put that down. 1 large egg. Alright, so what's I going to next? Alright, so some chicken bouillon here somewhere. I just had it. Here we go. So I'm gonna mix this around. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put. I think I'm gonna add a cup of this right here. I know what it takes 1 of these. It takes. Oh, there's already 1 in here. We're going to mix a cup up, see what it does. Got I'm gonna do 1 cup of chicken broth. I'm gonna stir this around though first and see what it's looking like before I add any more. I don't want to get it too wet. This is gonna be enough to do more than the 8 quail I have, I'm sure. I'm gonna need more. I knew I needed more water or more chicken broth. We'll do another cup. Let me add 1 more cup to it and we're going to see where we're at. That's probably going to do it. I'm going to get my hands in here because this sausage is I might got it too wet. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another cup of this cornbread now. I'm going to call that 1 cup. Alright, that dried it out good enough. Now I'm going to add I'm going to add, y'all cut it down a little bit in there. Let's see. I'm going to put that over that. One.
Yeah, they'll be there in between 8:30 and 9.
do two teaspoons of this Cajun seasoning. You can use whatever brand you want. Okay, so I've got that ready. I'm gonna stir this stuff around. Okay, so we're more like where we need to be at now. I'm fixing to give it just a little bit of taste. That's good. So now I'm gonna get my quail out over here. I got my oven on 350. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of oil down on the pan where these things don't stick. Y'all keep it down a little bit. I got them there looking at seeds. Mom and Granny's in there looking at seeds. Got 3 rows of stuff planted. Let's see. So I got my quail here. So I've cut the backs out of them right there. We're just gonna stuff them as full as I can get with this stuffing. I got some bacon here. It's looking like it's going to take 2 pieces of bacon per quail. Maybe more than that. So this bacon ain't the best bacon. I thought I had the thick cut. I know I got it over there. This must not have been thick cut. So you're going to wrap it up good with bacon. We're just going to lay them on the sheet pan. Hey, y'all keep it down please a little bit. They're getting pretty loud in there. Let's see. We're just gonna keep wrapping these things right here. This stuff's just coming out everywhere. I mean, you can season this quail a little bit if you want to, but it's going to have plenty of seasoning between what's in it and this bacon. So you see how I'm wrapping these. So I'm gonna cut off, and then we'll go back here in a minute. Okay. All right, guys. So we're back. This is what these what this looking like. So I got 8 of them. It took most of the stuffing, so you could probably stuff like 10, maybe 12 birds with this. I stuffed them pretty heavy. Like I said, some of them took more pieces of bacon than the other ones. So it depends on, like this last pack I had was the thick cut. It took 2 pieces. But we'll be back.
No, they ain't got none there.
Hello, when I'm back. So I got a 1/4 stick of butter right here. And I've got 1 small onion here. We'll make a quick little gravy for these quail. I got 2 cloves of garlic here. I'm gonna saute this stuff up. Let's see, 1/4 stick butter. 1 onion. 2 cloves of garlic. Alright, so I'm going to get some fresh sage over here off this plant. Do a little sage gravy. I'm going to get some of this stuff, chop it up. We're going to call this a tablespoon of sage. That's about what it's going to be. I'm going to eyeball that and call it a tablespoon. That's going to be 1 table sage, fresh. Alright, so I'm gonna stir this around a little bit. I got this up, got it up sort of high now a little bit. Go ahead and throw my sage off in there. And I'm gonna get trying to find where that seasoning I had a second ago. We're going to put us 1 teaspoon of this Cajun seasoning here. One teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. I'm recording, and I got 2 cups of chicken broth here. I add 2 cups of chicken broth to that. I'm just going to season these turnip greens a little bit of stuff too. I just do some canned turnip greens with this, nothing fancy. Got a little bacon grease over here I can use in it. Yep. A little bacon grease in it. Try to get that gravy to come to a boil. Fix them, taste it, see where we're at on taste. And this is just a little simple gravy to go with the quail. Let's see. Quail's about ready. I checked it. It's been going right at almost an hour. Hey y'all, I'm trying to record. Yeah, that's gonna be good with that quail. So let's see. I got the camera going here. That stuff's coming to a boil. The quail is about ready. These collards are about ready. We're fixing to come. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them collards off. And they get a little cornstarch. So I'm gonna go with I'll do a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. I don't even know if it needs that one. And a 1/4 cup of water. And stir it around. Cut it down a little bit. That turned out to be a pretty thick gravy, so you can cut back on the cornstarch if you want, but it's a good little thick gravy. 1/4 cup. Okay, so now we're going to go. I hope this video is still recording. I know I'm getting close to running out. I got 8 minutes left on that battery. Cutting it close, guys. So let's see. Go ahead and pull the quail out now. Quail is ready. That quail took right at about an hour is what my guess is. give or take. So I'm gonna plate up little presentation dish. Put me some cards right there in the middle. What do you want, Hogan? My little cat is I named it after Hulk Hogan because I got the cat right when he died, the day after he died, but it turned out it's a girl, but I left its name alone. So I'm just going to do one quail on this plate. I'm going to show you what this stuff's looking like. That's the quail. Alright, so that's going to be, what's his name? That's all that thing does is whine. Let me take that off of it. I'm just going to put a little bit of this gravy on top here, some of this sage gravy. Hush!
What you want? Hush.
I'm fixing to show y'all what this plate looks like. That's what we're looking like right there, guys. Mom, I'm recording here. Alright, so please y'all be quiet for a second. I've got like 3 minutes left. Y'all can do that in the other room. Alright, so we're just gonna try it out. I'll tell y'all what we're tasting like, guys. Hush, Milo, everybody's just wanting to make a bunch of noise right toward the end. That's some good eating, guys. Fixing to give y'all a recipe here. Okay, so I got 4 cups of cornbread crumbs. Actually, it ended up being 5 cups. I had to add one, I remember now. 5 cups of cornbread crumbs, 1 small onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 rib of celery, 3/4 cups of ground conecha sausage, 1 large egg, 2 teaspoons of the Cajun seasoning. I just mixed it together very well. And we stuffed it and I wrapped it with bacon. Y'all seen that part. So then we got for the sage gravy is 1/4 stick of butter to saute with, 1 onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon of fresh sage, 1 teaspoon of Cajun seasoning, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 1/4 cup of water for the slurry. And I'll show y'all. Well, I don't know why that thing is not. Why is the lighting so bad here? There is the recipe. Until next time, y'all have a blessed week. Y'all just had to come in here.